Hello students. For some questions I have taken from some a question bank, mathematical questions for class 10. These are on all algebra. So let's see about this question and thus their solution. I have found out the solutions. So first question: if the product of the two positive integers is equal to the product of their ACF highest common factor and the LCM least common multiple is true, then the highest common factor of 32 and 36 is 2A option, B 4, C option 6 and D option 8. So we know that product of any two numbers are equal to their highest common factor multiply least common multiple. So we are given that two numbers are 32 and 36. So how we can find out? We can equal a highest common factor multiply least common multiple is equal to 32 multiply 36. 32 can be factorized in this way: 4 multiply 8, and 36 can be multiplied 4 multiply 9. So here 4 is taken common, and this is the maximum common. You cannot get any more common between 32 and 36 than 4. You can get 2 also and 4 also. So here 4 is more greater than 2. So we'll take the maximum number. This is the highest common factor. So we will take 4. So ACF of 30 to 36 will be 4. This is the first question answer. So 4 will be the answer. Now the second question: if P and Q are positive integers such that P is equal to AB square and Q is equal to A square B, where A and B are prime numbers, then the least common multiple of P and Q is first option AB, second option A square B square, third option AQ B square, fourth option AQ BQ. So we can write down again: P is equal to given AB square and Q is given A square B. So how we can find out? First we have to find out least common multiple. I have extra found highest common factor. Highest common factor of P and Q will be, we have to find out first that which are common in both the numbers. A is common and B is also common. So we'll take the least power. Here 1 is the least power of A. Here 2 is the greater power of A. So we'll for finding out highest common factor, we'll take A least power of the common element, and also B is common for both the numbers. So we'll take B. Here 1 is given, B1, and 2 is the greater power, so 1 is the least power, so we'll take B also. So both are common and taken power, least power taken. So this is the highest common factor. In this way you could find out for any numbers, and least common multiple can be found out taking the greaters of the numbers. So here A and B are both common, and A is highest power 2, so we have taken A square, and B is highest power here 2, so we taken A square B square. So least one multiple will be A square B square. So this second option is true. Now we go in third problem. Here given, if alpha and 1 by alpha are two zeros of the quadratic polynomial 2x square minus x plus 8k, then k is equal to 4. First option, second option 1 by 4, third option minus 1 by 4, fourth option 2. So we have taken that this quadratic form is equal to the polynomial px 2x square minus x plus 8k. Now to find out zeros, we have to actually uh, uh, equal to the polynomial to 0. So we have I have equal px is equal to 0, or 2x square minus x minus x plus 8k equal to 0. So if we compare this quadratic form with the general form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then the quadratic form uh, can be compared. And also we know that the quadratic form with the zeros can be written down in this way. If alpha and 1 by alpha are two zeros, or alpha or beta, then this is x square plus alpha plus 1 by alpha, or alpha plus beta plus alpha multiply beta, or alpha here given beta in place of beta 1 by alpha, so 1 by alpha equal to 0. So these are compared in this way. If we compare this form with this general form, this will be alpha plus beta, or alpha plus 1 by alpha is equal to minus b by a, and alpha multiply beta, or alpha here given 1 by alpha, alpha multiply 1 by alpha is equal to c by a. So we have to found that alpha here alpha multiply 1 by alpha equal to 1, and c by c is here given minus 8k, sorry, plus 8k, and a is given 2, so 8k by 2. So we found out that k is equal to 1 by 4. If we solve this will be 8k is equal to 2, or we can write down k is equal to 2 by 4, 2 by 8. If we take in the list form, then this will be 1 by 4. So k is equal to 1 by 4. So we find out that the value of k will be 1 by 4. Now, another problem. The graph of x square plus 1 is equal to 0 intersects x-axis at the two distinct points, touches x-axis at a point, neither touches nor intersects a x-axis, either touches or intersects x-axis. I have already marked this at C, neither touches x-axis nor intersects x-axis, because if we take it x square plus 1 is equal to 0, if we equal y is equal to x square plus 1, actually this equation cannot be solved. You cannot find out, if you solve this equation, you cannot find out real roots of x. No real roots of x. No real roots of x. You will get, actually it is, you can further in senior class you can see the solution. It is take an iota, a complex number, through this it can be solved. So iota is explained in complex plan, not in real plan. So actually in real plan, the graph cannot touches because it cannot be solved, so it cannot touch any at any point at x-axis. Also, if you compare the in complex plan, so then if you solve it in complex plan, then its value will be different. So in real plant, it does not have any. It does this graph cannot touch x-axis, not intersect x-axis. Now we go for another problem. The graph is given. You can look this graph here. It is asked that in the graph above given, how many zeros are are the for the curve y is equal to fx. For this graph or polynomial fx, how many zeros? So we have to find out that graph touches this given for an interval. If you find out this interval -3 to 5, the graph touches at the 2 points. So at x-axis, this is the x-axis. So x-axis, so we have two zeros. So there are two zeros actually for this graph, for this polynomial fx or px. Now, uh, another question also asks that what are the zeros are. So you can find out that the graph touches at the -2 point and at the +4 point. So -2 is the zero of the polynomial y is equal to fx of this curve, and x is equal to 4 is also the um, zero of the polynomial px. So there will be minus 2 and 4 are two zeros for the polynomial or uh, for the graph. So minus 2 and 4 are the zeros of the curve. So these are the solutions. So if you like these videos, then like and go to YouTube by searching my name Niranjan Saha and subscribe there and watch other another videos in YouTube and share with your friends also.